Hi Taurus, happy Friday. I hope you're doing awesome today. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. It's Friday the 13th, but whenever you come across this video is when you're supposed to receive the messages. I've already cleared the energy of the cards and shuffled. I pulled 10 cards for a Celtic Cross spread. I just did it in 2 rows though. It's just easier for me. And then I pulled 3 oracle cards from 3 different decks, okay? So it's a general reading. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. It may or may not resonate with you. Before I get started on your reading, I just wanted to mention a couple things when I was meditating on your cards. A few things came out during the meditation. Recklessness, being reckless, or recklessness came out. So if that resonates with you, there's a message here in the reading today. And letting go and releasing came out a few times. Letting go of something or releasing something, okay? Burnout came out. Maybe you're feeling a little burnt out, or burnout came up a couple times. Delays came out. Loss came out. So let's start with your oracle messages, okay? The first one I want to go over is attachment. It came out reversed. So when a card comes out reversed, it means you're getting extra protection from spirit. So this card, when it comes out reversed, it's an indicator that old negative patterns, relationships, or desperate attitude is being released, okay? And as you continue to let go, you will be able to establish new ways of doing things and relating to others. So this card is about letting go, okay? And letting go came out in your Celtic Cross spread, but I'll get to that. So I would make a note of that, okay? So it's either letting go of old negative patterns, thinking patterns, relationships, or a certain type of like desperate attitude. The universe wants to congratulate you on your healthy new approach, and be sure to support the changes that you're making in your ongoing choices. Some patterns can be deeply encoded, and you may need to continue releasing the old habits, all the while honoring the new decisions in your thoughts, actions, and interactions with others, okay? So there's release again. Okay, make a note of that, please. Releasing old habits while honoring the new decisions in your thoughts, actions, and interactions. You've broken the chains, and now you can walk away from the limiting attachments into a bright and unlimited future. So be very proud of yourself, Taurus. That is really a hard thing to do. Awesome. Good for you. And then your next message is spiritual strength. And this card is coming out to give you encouragement and remind you that you do have the inner strength to complete whatever you've been working on. This card represents courage, discipline, stability, and persistence. You might be tired or weary from the struggle, but now is not the time to give up, okay? Instead, Spirit is saying, tap into all of your inner reserves, all that inner strength for that one final push to achieve your desired outcome. You're at 9. See the 9 on the card? You just have to get to 10. You've been through so much to get to this point, Taurus. And even though you may have acquired some scars from the battle, you're wiser and stronger for it. The enlightenment you've gained will be an invaluable resource. You may also notice that you're experimenting with different things in your life at this time. All of these experiences feed your spirit and offer you knowledge for the future. Okay, so Spirit is saying you have so much spiritual strength at this time, Taurus. Okay, and then the last message is every hurricane comes to an end. Number 44. Just when you thought things were taking a turn for the better, in came a hurricane of hurt, and now you find yourself utterly exhausted trying to survive it all. That's like this message here. Spiritual strength. Spirit knows you are tired, Taurus. Spirit knows that you are exhausted, but you cannot give up, okay? Rest assured, the clouds are finally starting to part, making room for the much-needed sun. Like the clouds, Spirit is saying to you, Taurus, you should also let go of past or present pain in order to make room for something better. Okay, again, Spirit is saying let go. Let go of past or present pain. Let go of that energy, okay? And if you want, I can help you with that. I have my Master Reiki. But we'll get to that at the end. I'll just make a note here. Hold on. Where's my pen here? I'm going to make a note to leave my, oh, there it is. Reiki. To let go. Help you to let go of that stuck energy. Okay, so now we're going to do your Celtic Cross spread. Your first card that came out is the Death card. This is Scorpio energy. So, guess what this one's about, Taurus? It's about letting go, okay? I let go and embrace new beginnings. This card is about endings, new beginnings, change, transitioning, adjusting. It's the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one, going through a metamorphosis. It's a card of release again. Renewal, loss came up a couple times in your reading during the meditation. It's a card of mourning something, accepting something. So, but it's for the better, okay? It's meant to be. So at least know that it might not feel like it, but it is for the better in the long run, okay? This card represents transformation for the better. Maybe you're experiencing some type of metamorphosis. Again, Spirit saying patterns that you once found workable are no longer effective. The old ways must be destroyed to make room for the new that is coming into being. Okay? So again, that's could be the way you used to think, thought patterns. It could be relationships. It'll be different for everybody. But Spirit is saying, let go and embrace new beginnings. And then what's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation is the Ten of Cups reversed. You have all that you wish for in your relationships is the message on the card, but I don't think you do feel like that. I don't think you feel like you have all you wish for in your relationships, because this card is about domestic conflict, an unhappy home, separation, a broken family, domestic disharmony, shattered dreams, disconnection, misaligned values, struggling relationships. It could represent isolation. It could also represent infatuation. So remember, again, only however it resonates with you. This is a card of delays. And delays, something is being delayed, because delays came up a couple times in the meditation. This card is saying that delays and obstacles block the happiness that you long for, because you need to release something. That's why. There's something that needs to be released. Once you let go of that, that block, it will be removed, okay? Circumstances beyond your control may be the cause for some of you, and at the moment there's nothing that you can do but just try and keep a positive attitude, okay? Hold tight and wait for things to change, because they will, okay? They've already started with the death card. And then your third card is the Five of Pentacles reversed. This card represents the basis of your situation or foundation. I am supported and never alone. But you probably don't feel like that at this time, since it came out reversed. Now, this is a card that talks about spiritual poverty. But that's why this card came out. Spirit is reminding you of how much strength you do have. Okay? Spirit knows that the burdens are heavy. But you do have the strength. Do not doubt that you have the strength, okay? This is a card of positive changes, improving, overcoming adversity. It's recovering. It's recovering from some kind of loss. It could be financial loss, but some kind of loss. It's a card of forgiveness for yourself, forgiveness for others. It's a card of feeling welcomed. This card is telling you to get your house in order financially. Cut your losses any way you can to avoid further deterioration of your finances. If you're in debt, focus on getting it paid off as best as you can, and be extremely careful of any future investments, and do not take any risks at this time. Maybe that's where the recklessness came in with the meditation. Don't take any risks at this time, okay? And then your fourth card is the Queen of Swords reversed. This card can represent a male or female in a general reading. It's either you, someone in your life, or a situation. Protect what matters to me is the message on the card. I protect what matters to me. The Queen of Swords reversed is someone who is pessimistic, someone who is bitter, cruel, malicious, manipulative, harsh, unforgiving, deceitful. This card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. This card reverse could mean that you're not dealing well with a loss of some kind. You're not dealing well with this loss. Whatever loss it is that you're experiencing. Again, it's a general reading. It'll be different for all of you. There may be sadness, withdrawal, or mourning. Okay, we talked about the mourning already. Beyond reasonable expectations. There may be sadness, withdrawal, or mourning beyond reasonable expectations. The Queen of Swords reverse could represent a situation in which you are bogged down emotionally, wallowing in pain. But I just want you to go back to your oracle messages, okay? These messages have all the guidance that you need. All the answers are right here in these oracle messages. Your fifth card represents your immediate future, what's likely to happen very soon in your life, and you have the Knight of Wands reversed. This card says, I make decisions without pressure. So reverse this card again. It's talking about reckless. It's talking about delays again. It's talking about burnout again. Your energy is scattered. The Knight of Wands can represent either you, someone in your life, or a situation. The Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands reversed is someone who is impatient, impulsive, angry, arrogant, frustrated, domineering, volatile. There's a lack of self-control here. The Knight of Wands can also represent someone who is hasty, passive. So I want you to take however it resonates, okay? Either you, someone in your life, or a situation. This is a card, yeah, excuse me. There may be a delay in a message or paperwork that you've been expecting. A trip may be canceled because of bad weather, an engagement or a wedding postponed or even broken up. This card is about separation again. Okay, we talked about separation with your second card that came out. Okay, this is a card of separation from people, places, or situations, experiencing some type of separation. So I would make a note of that. This is your immediate future card, what's likely to happen very soon in your life. And so it's giving you a heads up, okay? It's giving you a warning. And then the outcome that you desire most in your situation is the World. I celebrate life and welcome new energy. Okay? But you're not doing that. You don't feel like that because it came out reversed. You know how the first card that came out, the Death card, was about new beginnings, renewal, rebirth. This card says it's talking about delays again. Something is being delayed. The World card reverse says you're experiencing a lack of closure, or you don't have closure on a situation. There's a feeling of emptiness, feeling incomplete, a lack of achievement. Maybe you're seeking personal closure on a situation. This card is also letting some of you know that recognition awaits you. When the World card comes out reversed, you're being presented with a bunch of choices and are not sure which one to make. Maybe you're experiencing new facets of yourself, or you're rejecting new ideas being offered out of fear or a limited understanding. But now is the time to face the fact that the universe is a more complex place than you've been willing to admit. Your goals are in sight, but they may be more complicated to achieve and require persistent and determined effort on your part. And if you hear that noise in the background, it's just my little Jack Russell Foxy. And then your self-image card, how you see yourself, is the Page of Swords, male or female. Okay. Take care of the detail and stay in control is the message on the card. Pages are messengers. So you're very communicative, witty, curious, independent, but you're also restless. This card represents being restless or restlessness. Again, we've already talked about this in the reading. The Page of Swords has scattered mental energy or scattered energy. You have new ideas, you have new ways of communicating, you have a thirst for knowledge. Page of Swords represents honesty, intelligent, alert. You may have a clash with authority. You're feeling inspired. This is your self-image card. Okay. This you might be receiving news of problems and difficulties regarding someone you know. You or someone you know. Okay. Someone is taking a risk or behaving in a risky manner. I think this is the recklessness message. This is your self-image card. Behaving in a risky manner that might cause some problems. This page is motivated by unconventional activity that can cause strife. Overconfidence or the ignorance of youth might also get you into trouble. This is your self-image card. So maybe someone is in trouble with the law. There's an element of experimentation indicated here. So someone is taking a risk. You're taking a risk, or you're behaving in a risky manner. You're being reckless, I think. And then your environment card, or how others see you in your situation, is the Fool, reversed. I am guided and protected on my life journey. But I don't think you feel like that. Again, this card is about recklessness, being reckless, being inconsiderate, being taken advantage of. You're holding back. You're risk taking. This is a card about risk taking, being careless, foolish, negligent, distracted. It's a card of absence, vanity, apathy, gullible, being naive. Okay, be very careful. I don't want you to make any mistakes that you'll regret later here, Taurus. The time for independent action may not be right. You must discriminate between your dreams of going off on an adventure and leaving everything behind in reality. You know that saying, don't quit your day job? It might apply here. That is not to say that what you want to do is invalid, only that you must consider all of the pros and cons carefully. Okay, be careful. Be careful what you're doing, because I think you need to let go of something, release something. Be careful. Karma. Then your hopes and fears, what you hope for and fear the most in your situation, you have the Ten of Wands reversed. I love and care for myself first. I don't think you're really doing that. Really, truly. Really, really, truly. If you were loving and caring for yourself first, you wouldn't be taking these risks. Okay? I mean, if they're good risks, go for it. But if they're, could screw up your whole life, I wouldn't do that. This is a card of release again. It's a card of feeling burnout again, okay? You feel like you need to delegate. You're not delegating, or you don't feel like you can delegate. You're shouldering too much responsibility. You're carrying the burden. You're doing it all. You're overstressed, feeling burnt out. Okay? Ten of Wands reversed. You need to start delegating, Spirit is saying. Or maybe the burden is lifted unexpectedly and there's a feeling of freedom from undue responsibilities. Either you've taken the appropriate action or you're about to do so. In any case, your load has been shifted, reproportioned, or removed entirely. You're learning to delegate and take on less. Pressure and stress are reduced, and you're able to enjoy life more. But again, some of you may be suffering the consequences of overload, either with ill health or burnout. You may need a recovery period. Okay, so that's why Spirit's already talking about recovery with your foundation card. Okay, maybe needing a recovery period. Yeah, ill health or burnout. And then your future card, if all is to remain as is the Eight of Pentacles. I dedicate myself to what I believe in, is the message. Dedicate yourself to what you believe in. This card's about skill development. It's about having talent, high standards, expertise, commitment, being rewarded, repetitive tasks, apprenticeship, skills in business, and craftsmanship, commission. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles for your future. You're integrating old skills into a new form, or you're adding new skills. You've tried various means of making your living, and you're now finalizing how you want to use your personal resources to fulfill your needs and expand. Your sureness of purpose guarantees success, and your craftsmanship will be rewarded by increased income, opportunity, and respect. So that's what you have to look forward to in the near future, like 3 to 6 months, not your immediate future, like your fifth card, okay? This is a card of craftsmanship and conscientious work. It suggests developing and applying your skills in a productive manner. Spirit's saying you know what you want and how to go about achieving it. So if you're sincere and you persevere, your efforts will succeed. A business or project will prosper as a result of refining your craft or improving your processes. A new venture brings success because you're training yourself intensively with a clear goal in mind. So Taurus, that's your reading. If this reading resonates, please like, share, subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. I'm from Canada. I wonder where you're watching this or listening to this from. But anyways, I'm sending you lots of love and a big hug. And again, if you want distance Reiki, I do Reiki for people all over the world. I have my Master Reiki certificate. And yeah, if you would like to go deeper and receive messages just for you personally, again, you can send me an email. I've reduced my prices anyways right now, just because it's a difficult time for everybody. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much, Taurus, for allowing me to channel these messages today for you from Spirit. I'm really grateful. Take care. Bye.